Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. Drop y'all city, y'all state. Let us know where you're joining us from. Good morning. Hey, Shakia, Professor. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Let us know where you're joining us from. Good morning from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Good morning from Houston. Thank you. Y'all like my hair? Yeah, this is my winter hair, y'all. I had to go get some hair. Thank you. Yeah, I had to go get some hair. It's getting too cold for me to wear my bald head, y'all. And I'm getting a little tired of the wrap, so I went and got me some hair. Hello, y'all. Happy Friday. Thank you. Y'all love my dude? Thank you. Thank you.
Turn that one a little bit. Pull it down. So. Keep moving. Right.
Thank you, Divine Designs. Y'all so sweet. How y'all doing out there? The tardiness. What she say? I remember.
All right, we're gonna practice. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing started just like this right now. Check it out.
Hey, y'all.
This call is not for everybody.
It ain't for everybody, y'all.
Okay, if you're not a business owner, there's probably gonna be some things that you hear that you don't agree with. So you've been warned. That's it right there. Okay.
Disclaimer.
So that's a disclaimer. This call is not. These calls
it's
are not
for the week.
No, not just that. If you hustling, hustle on. If you side hustling, if you under the tabling, if you ain't decided, if you got a hobby and you just want to sit in and you thinking about transferring to a business, this for you. But if you ain't at that point, this ain't for you. I got to say that because I ain't going through what I went through the last couple of calls. All right, so I'm not going through that. So I'm just letting y'all know right now.
Good morning on Instagram, one Jewel.
Yeah, we can learn. We can do some information, or we can keep it gangster. It's up to y'all.
Mom.
Hold on. Stop telling everybody good morning. We can do this. We can do this calmly. Or we can get gangster. It don't matter to me. But this call is not for people who ain't business owners. I'm letting y'all know this. All right?
Y'all already know what it is.
So time to get serious. That's it.
Hey.
Nah, that's my disclaimer. I'm done.
Serious time, y'all.
What's going on, Mom? Hey, what's happening, everybody? So, hey, Grand Rising, everybody. What's happening? Yeah, I'm on. Yep, I am on one this morning. You doggone right. So I'm. So here's the thing, man. Listen.
Good morning, Joy.
We share business information every Monday and Friday. I get on here Monday through Saturday and I go do my walk on TikTok Live. So if you guys are interested in getting some inspiration or some information early in the morning, then that's your opportunity to do so. I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Sublimation Blank Supply Store. We are located in Columbia, South Carolina. This right here is falling under the Blank Spot Academy. Now listen. I don't know everything, and I don't proclaim to know everything. And I'm going to share something with you right now. This is not the time to justify your actions. So if you want to justify your actions, you may want to go ahead and go somewhere else. We're not taking that. This is not a justification session. This is an informational session. and hopefully this leads you to go and do some research and you do some get some education. Okay, this is not to justify why you did what you did, why you bought what you bought, why you went where you went, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just we ain't doing that. We're not doing that today. I'm not gonna do it tomorrow, and I ain't gonna do it the rest of the year. So we got to put this out here. This is a business conversation. If you're not a business owner or going towards business, then this ain't gonna be for you. But if this is something that you want to know more about,
Mom say in the zone.
tune in. Yeah,
In the zone.
in the zone. Yeah, no, I'm in the zone.
Oh, yeah.
So check it out. Grand Rising, everybody. We've been talking about chasing dollars and losing pennies. Chasing dollars and losing pennies. If you have not done so, do us a favor. Drop your city and state. Like, share, and tag. If it's your first time coming on to the call, drop a number 1. That's important for us because we want to know who we're talking to. If you are a business owner, drop a number 2. Okay? If it's your first time, drop a number 1. If you're a business owner, drop a number 2. If you've been here before, drop a number 3.
Thank you, Linda. You like the shirt? Thank you. Compliments of Mr. McKinley.
I'm looking. I'm checking the temperature, y'all. I just want to check the temperature.
Checking the temperature.
I'm checking the temperature right now.
2, 3, 3, 2.
I mean, they've been here before and they're business owners. Yeah.
All right.
So I just want to check the temperature.
1. Okay.
First time. Okay.
Well, welcome.
Smiley face back at you, Nicole. 3 on Jack. 2 and 3 on Tanita. Hey.
Hey, Jackie.
Tanita, we need to catch up. Or maybe come up to Jersey. Top of the morning, all things beautiful. All right, y'all ready to get started? Let's get cracking. So today, we're continuing our conversation from Monday.
And we're going to talk about some little etiquette too, y'all. Listen.
I'm out.
What we talked about this morning,
Oh yeah. So
we might need to talk about that.
So before we even get started, y'all, this is gonna ruffle some feathers. Okay? This is gonna ruffle some feathers.
But take it as constructive criticism.
Please.
Okay,
please.
Constructive criticism.
You may be more articulate. You may be able to articulate this better than me. Because I get it. I started.
Okay, so I just want to say for those of you that you're in business, say you're doing t-shirts, right? You're doing t-shirts for your customers.
Any fabric.
Any fabric that you may do for your customers. And you're a smoker. Okay. Just understand that t-shirt or those fabrics that you do, that smoke is going to be in that fabric. Okay. So take into consideration if you are a smoker, and that maybe you smoke in your house and you're doing crafts, you're doing that type of shirt or material for your customer, that scent is possibly going to get into that fabric. Okay. I know for me, I would not want to give my customers a t-shirt or some fabric that smells like smoke. Okay. So guys, just
be mindful.
Be mindful of that. That's not professional.
I smoked. Okay. I smoked for a long time.
So
I smoked for a long time. While I was in the military, I smoked for a long time. Yeah. And every once in a while, I hit the hookah pipe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not the fact that we're smoking.
Right.
It's the fact that if we smoke in our vehicles and transport those items, it's the fact that if it's around. Right. So I'm sure that we can. Also, pet hair. Absolutely. Pet hair as well.
Absolutely.
The reason why we brought up smoke this morning, not to bust anybody out, not to upset anybody, or in no way to embarrass or step on anybody's toes. But I experienced something yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday and then a couple weeks ago.
So we tried to do we tried to I think I cut it off. I didn't cut this one. We tried to use what we learned in our business as an educational point. Yeah. Pet hair, smoking, any other of your personal habits. Even if you wear a lot of cologne or perfume,
Right.
Things
Because
like
you
that.
never know if even
Somebody
if
might
you're
be allergic to
someone that if you're someone that wears a lot of perfume or cologne, it may transfer over into that shirt or that fabric that you're doing, and your customer may be allergic to it. You never know. Your customer could be allergic to cat hair or dog hair or what I'm saying is you have to have a space separated
from your personal
from your
stuff.
personal
Yeah.
stuff so that it does not transfer over to the items that you're making to for your customers. You know, because you don't want your customers not to come back because oh that shirt smells like smoke or there's pet hair or whatever all over the product that you gave them. People look at that.
And as a former smoker,
Yeah.
smoker and a current drinker, I'm being real. So as a former smoker, we don't notice it. We think
don't,
that after we wash
because
our
we're
hands
immune to it.
and we,
Right.
it's in us. So just
Yeah.
so we know, So I hope that resonated with someone. I hope
Yeah.
it was taken in kind because it
Yeah.
was meant to be taken in
We
kind.
just wanted to just kind of, give you guys some constructive criticism when it comes to that because, you may not even be really thinking of it as anything
Yeah,
serious,
no major deal. Yeah,
but it makes a difference in your business. That may be one reason that your customers may not come back to you.
hey, you don't want
that.
You don't want to be like the lunch lady. You know what I'm saying? The lunch lady sitting there
The
holding her
lunch
cigarette
lady.
in her mouth, and she's serving. She's serving, and the ashes just dripping all up in the food. And the food look good, but not with ashes in it. You know what I'm saying? And she's sitting there dropping this stuff in the food, and nobody wants to do that.
Listen.
So you don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that person.
So y'all just the lunch lady.
Hey, y'all remember lunch lady with
The lunch lady got a cigarette in her mouth.
Hey, y'all know the lunch lady with the thing on her head, with the bonnet on her head. She covered up. Her hair covered up, but she got a cigarette.
Y'all. He said a lunch lady. Y'all seen a lunch lady with a cigarette in her mouth?
Hey, y'all ready to get down with this conversation, man? Say yeah. All right.
I came with you. You know what? I never know what is gonna come out of your mouth.
Appreciate it, Scott. That's cool, man. That's some transparency. So yeah. So that's just something to think about.
Right.
So anyway, let's go ahead and get to this thing. All right, let's get to this thing. Chasing pennies, losing dollars. Chasing pennies, losing dollars. Ooh wee. Chasing pennies, losing dollars. This gonna be a series, man.
Ain't got no more green beans. That's it.
Ain't no more green beans.
Ain't no more green beans. I remember that lunch lady.
That was Cedric the Entertainer on this joint, man.
No,
that was, that was his line though. Ain't no more green beans. So appreciate it.
Anyway.
Appreciate it, Ms. Jordan. So here's the deal. 78 days left in the year. 78 days left in the year. Here we are, and we want to address what we can do going forward to plan for the first 90 days of the next year. That's the first quarter. Remember, quarters are broken up in fours. Grand Rising, Zoe. Excuse me, Aisha. I'm saying me and Zoe. Aisha, Grand Rising. The year is broken down into quarters and also into thirds, but we're talking about the quarters right now. So what can we do in the first quarter, the first 90 days? What can we do in the first 90 days that's going to propel our business to the next level? I'm saying, yes, you've been there. The next level, right? So let's talk about some things that we could be doing today. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know that it's the end of the year and everybody's excited about Black Friday, blue Saturday, green Sunday, and brown Thursday. Yeah, brown Thursday, Black Friday, business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. I know we're excited about that. I know we're excited about Christmas. I realize that. Okay, I realize that. But I want you to consider, my words careful. I want you to consider the things that you can do today going forward to plan ahead for the first 90 days. The first 90 days of thanking. The first 90 days of the new year is going to determine how the last 270 days of your year is going to go. Y'all see how I did that? Mm-hmm. So let's talk about some things. Tanita already hit it. She said, get organized.
Get organized.
So we're going to get a little bit more specific than that. There are going to be some specific things that you can do to actually put yourself in a position to win. Some things that you're gonna need to put in place. Thankfully, we had a member come in. A member came in and sought out some slight assistance. She got some assistance yesterday, and that kind of prompted this conversation as well. She had a concern with the customer. Basically, had approved an item.
Yeah, my customer had approved
the design, approved the design, and I misunderstood when she said something about it on Monday. She approved the design. There was no spelling issues. There was no design issues. She approved the design, and then once she saw the design, she wanted her to add something.
Or something.
Yeah. So let's say the logo says tiger, singular, not plural, and she wanted that designer to add an S, tigers. And she said, so she came in, she wanted to know what could she do, what could she put in place specifically.
So that she's not liable for things when those types of things come up.
Grand Rising, Daryl, thanks for jumping on. Thank you for that, man.
Morning.
So the first thing I did was I took out my trusty find it gadget. I find it gadget. I took my phone and I opened up my search engine, and we started looking for documents and templates, and we came up with pretty much a customer service agreement when you actually sell something to your customers. So I recommend that you find some type of agreement that you're going to have an agreement with your customers. You can put it in your invoice. You can
add it to your website. Just having a blurb on there, and before they can check out, they have to say, I agree to these terms, or I approve this design, or whatever, because now that they approve it, it doesn't fall on you anymore.
So if you're doing some manual things, say you don't have a website.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah, it's okay.
However you are creating your invoices, you can add that verbiage or that blurb to your disclaimer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Disclaimer to it saying, hey, you know what? This work will not get started. Once the work has been approved by the customer.
Exactly.
There will be no changes. If something is not right, the customer accepts full responsibility because it's been approved, so on and so forth, and you go forward, and you can do some great things. Yep. Okay. That's one thing I think we need to put in place. Mm-hmm. Going forward, we need to put that in place. If we don't have that in place, we need to put that in place because there's too many personalities out here. Yes, you can do that at Shopify checkout. Absolutely.
You can add a checkbox. You can add any type of agreement and have them write check, agree, or whatever.
But I wanted to address the people who may also not have websites.
Yep.
Okay. So you can do something manually. Quisha said, I had a similar experience, and now I'm getting my customer service agreement together. Customer service, you got to get that in place. So I think that's one thing you need to think about, having your agreements together.
So be thinking about that.
Pricing. Listen,
y'all need to be y'all can't keep these same prices.
You gotta know your numbers,
from
man.
10 years ago.
You gotta know your numbers.
Do y'all know that things, prices go up?
Do we understand inflation?
So you can't keep the same prices that you had 10 years ago doing a shirt. You do, and you may have completed a shirt 10 years ago for $15. You still completing that same shirt for $15, you're losing money. You got to know. You got to consider the market and pricing and stuff.
So look at the market. Don't just try to do a comparison on Etsy. I think that's a great starting place, but that should not be your finishing spot. Also, if you are looking to build something outside of your local neighborhood, your local neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. Not just your town, your neighborhood. If you're looking to go outside of your area, you may want to think about comparing pricing. Antonio, I'm trying to ignore you because I'm trying to talk. All right, I'm trying to ignore you. I really am. I'm trying to ignore you because we have an agenda. So this is what I just talked to you. So this is what you got to consider. Inflation, absolutely. So getting on platforms like Etsy, marketplaces, and stuff like that in the local areas to see what those prices are, the comparative prices are. That's great. Okay, that is great. That's awesome. If anybody wants to know our website, check out our name. It's theblankspot.com. Now, moving forward, we're talking about chasing pennies, losing dollars. We're talking about things that we can do going forward to plan for the next year.
Yep.
Okay?
So
Pricing.
right now we have added disclaimers.
Yes.
Pricing.
Yes. Adding disclaimers, pricing.
Look at your pricing.
And that pricing. Now you good, bro. You good. My bad. You know what? My bad. I had put a disclaimer out before the call. We're gonna stick to the script. But you know what? I got that type of personality. I'm from the country too, so hey y'all, pause. Commercial break. If you're just getting on, my name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Sublimation Blanks and Supply Store. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina. We are a store front. We have a website.
We are a retail.
We're a retail store. We also teach business. We have another business, commercial break. This is our business where we talk about business. It's backwards on Instagram. Don't worry about it. We talk about business. Okay? National Business Builders. All right. So, and today we are talking about chasing pennies, losing dollars. You need this paper. Chasing pennies, losing dollars.
I'm just writing down stuff so we can recap.
We want to grab hold of now so we can plan for the next year. Mm-hmm. It's only 78 days left in this year. What are we doing right now to prepare for the next 90 days or the first 90 days of next year? So we said adding disclaimers and pricing, right?
Yep.
Another thing you need to consider, because the prices are going up, inflation, you got to understand how inflation works. Shipping. Now, something I noticed the other day. If you are a business owner, I'm going to put a pin in it, Darnell. That's a great one. We're coming back to it.
Darnell.
Thank you. If you're a business owner and you are, and you don't have a website and you're not using your website for the shipping,
right?
And you're shipping on your own, you need to consider this. Some people will probably use them first class a lot.
Right.
First class is going up for like $3 or something to like $5
But
something.
then again, you have to understand, guys. First class is not. You can't put insurance on first class.
Can't insure it.
So if something happens, then you're liable for it. So you can't do that. So consider your shipping options. Okay. So if you are one that you're using first class, maybe consider moving everything up to priority. That way you'll have a little bit of insurance when it comes to your packaging. Okay. Now, another thing about the shipping, y'all shouldn't be paying for the shipping. Y'all customers should be paying for it. Right? That should be an expense for your customer.
So that's something you want to think about going forward to the new year. You want to think about that going forward to the new year. These are some things that can save you some time and some money and headaches. Time, money, and headaches. So let's go back and touch Darnell. Hey, listen.
Let's go back to shipping.
Go back to shipping. Okay.
Also, with shipping, guys, maybe implement getting your own software to where you can print the labels yourself instead of having to run to the post office, stand in line.
That's gonna save you some time
to get postage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different platforms out there where you can purchase your own labels.
If you don't have a website.
If you don't have a website, you can print the labels yourself, and all you're doing is you're just dropping the package off. So think about implementing that as well. Get you a laser printer.
Yeah.
It saves so much time for you to do the label yourself than to have to go stand in line at the post office, UPS, FedEx. Okay.
So yeah, that's and then you can sign up for postage for the carriers to come and pick up.
Yeah.
If it's at your house, you can sign up for them to come and pick up packages so many days a week.
Yep.
Have a shipping policy in place.
Yep.
What is your processing time? That needs to be identified. What is your processing time?
Yep.
5 to 7 days for priority. That's processing, and then it goes out. And let your customers know. Remind them that you cannot control you cannot control when it gets there. Pirate ship, stamps.com. There's another one. What's another one? Monkey something. There's a lot of different ones. So, if that's the case, go out there and check that out, okay? We're talking about things that you can do in preparation for the first 90 days of next year. Grand Rising to you, Sinitria.
Shippo. Yep.
Shippo.
One, yep.
And also Latasha, Grand Rising. Thank y'all for
Good
jumping
morning,
on.
y'all.
So let's go. Put that in your disclaimer. Let them know. Because, and even if you are using a website, you still want to have a secondary. It's still a good idea to have a secondary shipping mechanism. Yep. Just in case. Option. Because something may happen to where you may have to ship outside of your website. It may be a return. You may have the wrong order, like I do a lot. I mess it up. I'll be messing orders up. I'm being real. Grand Rising. I think that's Nadia. Yep. Grand Rising. Nadia, when you gonna fix your name? When you come in here, we're gonna fix your name on your social media.
All right.
We're gonna fix that.
All right, okay. Next up. So now, we have adding disclaimers. We talked about pricing. Now we're talking about shipping. All right.
Milwaukee, what's going on, man? How you doing? It's been a minute. So we're talking about the next 90 days of the first 90 days of the new year. What can you do to be prepared to set yourself up for success? So we talked about disclaimers, pricing, shipping. Now let's talk about inventory. Okay? Inventory is something that a lot of people think about at the end of the year trying to sell out. But they don't think about trying to prep for the next year. Mm-hmm. People are like, man, I got to get rid of this inventory. I got to get rid of old stuff and I got to get new stuff. Well, now is the time. And depending on where you're getting your items from, depending on who your vendors are and where they are, you have to know what their holiday hours are.
Yep.
You have to know what the shipping times are.
Yeah. So make it a point to be better prepared next year when it comes to your inventory, meaning how much you're going to keep on hand. Making sure that, like Eric said, that your vendors and okay, well, if I order this, I'll get it at this time. So have a plan when it comes to that and know what you can get and when you can get it from your vendors so that you can be prepared.
So some of y'all are jumping in. Hey, Robin, some of y'all jumping in the middle, and that's to be expected because it's still pushing. Mm-hmm. It's still pushing us out. So we're going to pause for a minute. Once again, my name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Sublimation Blanks and Supply Store. We are a retail store based in Columbia, South Carolina. We teach business outside of just having a retail store. Understand something. It's not just about making money on the front end. It's about securing that money and keeping that money.
The money.
So we also have another business. The name of the business is National Business Builders. Our handle is National BB LLP on TikTok. If you're interested in more information, you can actually go there and retail. You can actually go there and check us out, and you can find some information, some videos on there. We also have classes. We actually have a class on Saturday. Saturday is our next class, so you can go to that TikTok, look at the link tree and see where the classes are. Okay. So.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, the inventory. Okay.
Darnell, you made a great point. Inventory.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the inventory. If I don't have anything to sell, how can I make them figures that I want to make? So how can I position myself to be at least 75% inventory? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. At least 75% inventory.
Even if you're not going to be, maybe you're not going to carry the inventory on hand. So maybe you're going to
make sure you got a good vendor.
Local drop shipping or whatever. Yeah. Make sure that you have already checked out the vendor, checked out the items that you're drop shipping. So maybe get the samples and, like I said, make sure they're good before you do the drop shipping. So that's for those that you're not going to keep the inventory on hand.
For those of you who are going to keep the inventory on hand, whether you are a retail store like us, whether you have a website store, or whether you are a creative space, and that's because there's levels to this, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You need to decide where you're going to keep your inventory, how
Yeah.
much you're going to keep, and if you're going to have something going into the first year.
Yeah.
First of the year.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a large amount,
No.
depending on your demand, depending on your customers, depending on what's trending, what you're getting into.
Yep.
It doesn't, but you got to have somewhere to buy it. You got to
Right.
have somewhere to buy it.
Right.
So that's the part on inventory. I'm going to address this comment. So there was a comment on Facebook. They wanted to know if we sell wholesale. We do not sell wholesale.
Nope.
We are a retail store.
We are
However,
a retail store.
we do offer memberships.
Mhm.
And because we offer memberships, there's no need for us to sell wholesale. One of our memberships is $22.99 a month. That gives you 15% off of the entire store minus our machines.
Mhm.
And then we have another, and that's the gold membership.
Yep.
Then we have another membership that is a platinum membership. That's $29.99 a month, and that gives you 20% off
Yep.
of everything minus the machines.
The machines. Yeah.
There's some other perks inside of that membership. You're going to get some free items every month, and you're going to get some free items every other month.
Yeah.
But the best thing I think about the memberships is that we allow ourselves to be available to do one-on-ones
Absolutely.
with our members.
Absolutely.
So you're not just getting a membership, you're getting an opportunity to ask us questions
Yep.
without somebody putting a price tag on it.
Yep.
You get, so to say, some type of mentorship and some type of guidance
Yep.
about your business, because we like to think that we're pretty well versed in this area, in business as a whole. So that's something to think about. For those of you who are looking for vendors, and you don't have the funds available, then it may not be cost effective or feasible for you to do that. Then the membership may be a better option from us. But we don't sell wholesale. So
Right.
unfortunately, there are some people that sell wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people that sell wholesale,
Yep.
and I would look them up. I would venture to look them up. But just be mindful that when people are pushing out items wholesale, this is not to put a damper on anybody's business, because there may be somebody here on this call that's selling wholesale. For those of you who are selling wholesale or buying wholesale, you got to think about it. Once you establish that relationship to sell wholesale, that pretty much is it. What do I mean by that? Don't expect much.
Yeah.
This ain't every business owner that's doing wholesale, but don't expect much. So we got add disclaimers.
Disclaimers. We talk about pricing. We talk about look at your shipping, inventory.
Choice Inc. Grand Rising. So, anybody got anything else? Because I got something.
What else do y'all think that you should be looking at, improving or implementing for your business for next year?
What vendors do you recommend for wholesale teas? I don't recommend any vendors for wholesale teas, because stateside vendors are not selling teas wholesale. I promise you,
They're really not. I mean,
they sell them in the bulk price.
Yeah, it's not. You want wholesale, you're gonna have to go to
overseas. Alibaba.
You're gonna have to go to
that's true wholesale.
That's true wholesale.
That's true wholesale.
Go
Marketing. Darnell said marketing.
There you go.
Man. Boom, man.
That's it, Darnell.
Marketing, y'all. Marketing. If you are not getting outside of your neighborhood, you're not getting outside of your neighborhood, then what are you doing? I plan to add an order from order form for my people to order through my Facebook. I like that.
That's cool.
I like that.
That's cool, Nicole.
So there's different types of marketing.
Yeah.
There's social media marketing.
Yeah.
Via these platforms. There's email marketing.
Yeah.
There is word of mouth. There's SMS marketing. There's all types of marketing that are out there.
Yeah.
Going out and about, like you said, pop-up shops. You can go out there and market that way.
Yeah.
Go to events. Going to events, not necessarily to sell and expecting to make money,
but to get seen, so that people know you there.
So that is something that you need to think about. Now, my recommendation for marketing, if anybody were to ask, I love YouTube. I love YouTube because you can tell a story on YouTube. You can share your information on YouTube. You can do how-tos on YouTube. YouTube is not going away, y'all.
And I think a lot of people don't look at YouTube as really a way to market. I really don't think that y'all look at it that way, but it is, y'all. Listen, when we got on YouTube, I never would have thought that we would have gotten so many sales just off of YouTube. You, like Eric said, YouTube is not going anywhere. People are on YouTube all the time looking for different things, right? So do not sleep on YouTube.
We're still making sales on YouTube from videos that we did when we first started. Last year. We're still making sales. We got one video that's pretty cool. Dee did a video on one of the products that we have, and we got over 7,000, almost 8,000 views on that video. Now I can't tell you how much. I guess I can go back and show you how much money we've made, or sales we made from that one video. But marketing has to be about conversions. People talk about paid marketing. They talk about, well, why do you think I should go out there and I should pay for marketing? Not off the bat, because paid marketing is not a bad idea. However,
you have to know what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, going out there.
There's a method to it.
Yeah, going out there and setting up a boost or writing an ad, and you don't know how to write an ad to use keywords. Yeah. Keywords or hashtags is not going to help you out. Right. So if you're going to do that, do some research on writing ads.
Right.
I would recommend that you do organic marketing first, because everything that we've done up to this point, except for maybe 2 or 3 ads, has been very organic. We hadn't paid for any marketing.
And get outside of your personal Facebook page.
Yeah, get off all your personal accounts. Get off of them, because you're marketing to your friends and your family. And I'm going to tell you something. They may support you in some type of way in the beginning. However, how many t-shirts you going to sell to your sister?
Listen, y'all got to stop marketing to the same different people or expecting sales from the same group of people. You know, stop worrying about that same little area that you're in. You need to get broad. You need to go everywhere. Don't just market to your hometown. You want sales to come from all over the place, all over the world, all over the United States, right? So stop. What's the word?
Stop hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Stop hurting yourself.
Don't limit yourself to just your surroundings, okay? Get out there and find new customers.
Grand Rising, everybody. So I'm going to address this question. How do I get past the shyness? That's the hard part for me. Do you have a job?
Listen.
I always go back to this. Do you have a job? If you shy and you got a job and you sitting there talking about you shy to get online, listen, I ain't got time for it.
Listen, I used to
get out of it.
I am a very introverted person. But y'all probably couldn't tell that because I'm on here. And I'm on here because I know that this is working for us. So you have to know that, hey, I have to get out of my own way to get what I need, okay? So you got to get out of that shyness. Even if it's just you doing a video and not really showing your face until you're comfortable, you still got to get out of it.
Congratulations, Tasha. So how do you get out the shyness? You just got to get out there.
You just got to do it.
You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be face-to-face on camera. You don't have to be like this up in there. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You know, just start with, maybe not showing your face, just maybe if whatever you're doing, just showing the product that you're doing, and then gradually get into, showing your face and things like that. And you work in customer service. I understand. Because I worked in customer service for a very long time, but I am still an introverted person.
Hey, watch this.
But I am now a situational extrovert. Is that what you say?
Yeah, what I say.
I am now
Don't be saying what I say.
Extrovert.
Don't be saying what I say.
Because I know that I have to get out of my own way in order for us to grow these businesses. I can't just be sitting back in the cut being shy because y'all don't want to see Eric all the time. Y'all want to see me too sometimes.
I don't even care. I don't
Even
even
though
care.
y'all see him more than you see me.
I don't even
but
care. I'm
Y'all,
making
y'all
money.
be wanting to see me too.
I'm making money. I don't care. I don't give a
I don't
doggone.
want to be on here.
So check it out, man. This is what I have for y'all, right? This is what I have for y'all. If you shy and you're trying to build a business and you thinking, you know, I need to do marketing and I'm shy, I want you to look at
you do, right?
I want you to look at your I want you to look at your motivation. I want you to look at your why.
Yes, what's your why?
I want you to look at your bank account. I want you to look at your investment account. I want you to look at your business sales. I want you to look at anything that's gonna motivate you and push you to stop being so shy.
Yeah.
I'm saying this because if that doesn't push you to get out there to do what's required.
Yeah.
See, nobody has a problem with doing what it takes, but a lot of people have an issue with doing what's required.
What's required, yep.
We got about 39 or 20, 19 minutes. So we digress. Marketing is very important.
Yes, so make sure you look at how you're going to market your business. You know, if you are one that have just a website, you got to get people to that website. So what you going to do? How you going to do that?
Even if you don't have a website, you keep on playing around with these platforms and somebody else going to take your business. I'm just being real. You see this? I don't know nothing about an all over shirt, but I'm going to keep on making them until somebody buy one. Y'all out there doing this stuff for real, but you're not telling anybody. Stop being an undercover business owner.
Ooh.
Stop hiding what you're doing.
Undercover?
Man, you secretly in business.
Y'all can't be secretly in business.
Man, listen.
Y'all in business and don't nobody know it. And
But
you around there pouting, wondering why you don't have no sales.
So
because people don't know you there.
Just like you told somebody that you had this job, that you got a job.
Be excited about that business.
Be just as excited about that business. Real talk. All right. That's all I can say about it. Because you're doing something for yourself. The first 90 days of next year is going to determine what you do with the rest of the year. The first 90 days of next year is going to determine what you do in your business that year.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not going to promise you that you're going to make a lot of money in your business. Nope. I ain't going to promise you that you're going to be a 7-figure earner. I ain't going to promise you that. But what I will promise you is that if you don't do nothing, you can expect what you get. Real talk. If you don't do anything, you can't get mad or upset about the progress that you don't make from the work that you don't do.
Exactly.
Recap.
All right, so recap. We talked about adding disclaimers. We talked about taking a look at your pricing for next year because it really shouldn't be the same. Y'all got to be looking at that. We talked about shipping. In the shipping, we talked about, stop doing first class so much, especially if you're doing products.
Stop doing first class
because
altogether.
You don't have any protection with first class. So maybe go into doing priority. Implement a shipping software so that you don't have to stand in line to ship these packages. You go ahead and print your label and you just drop them off or have somebody pick them up.
For people who don't have websites.
Implementing the shipping policy, letting your customers know, hey, 3 to 5 days, after production or whatever, let them know what that is ahead of time.
Something we didn't put in there. Inside the shipping return policy.
Implementing a return policy and letting your customers know what your return policy is if you have one. Inventory. Okay, are you going to keep inventory on hand? If you're going to drop ship, have you already checked those vendors out? So make sure you're taking a look at that part when it comes to inventory. All right. Then we talked about marketing. Okay, make sure that you understand how you're going to market your business, how you're going to get people to your website, how you're going to get people to know that you're in business. Okay, how to stop being an undercover business owner. All right. So that's what we talked about so far, y'all.
I'm hiding. I don't want nobody to know I'm in business. I'm hiding.
I got a business, y'all.
Yeah. What they say, the mumbling challenge. I did a video with the mumble. I'm gonna get out the cut. No, get out the cut.
Y'all better say I got a business. Yeah. Y'all better broadcast it. Ain't nobody hear that. Don't nobody know that.
Appreciate it, Darnell. Hey,
All right,
so
y'all.
so here's something that's off topic. Somebody wants to know. Hey, you're welcome, Derek. Somebody wants to know, how do I get my EIN, and do I have to register my business name? What state are you in? I don't know what state you're in, so I can't answer that. But as far as your EIN, you can go to the IRS.gov.
That's free.
IRS.gov, in the search box, search EIN, and it'll be a digital application. Too easy. And it's free. Illinois. So search Illinois. Search Illinois. The Secretary of State of Illinois. Secretary of State of Illinois. Don't do anything like Lexington law or Taylor. Lexington law do that too. Lexington law. What's the other? Legal Zoom.
Yeah.
Don't do anything like Taylor Brand.
Go
do
to
the
your
Secretary of State
for your state.
And that'll help you out.
And you should be able to see if your name is available to do your articles.
Yeah, I see how to mail it out. I'm answering questions that ain't on the document.
All right, let's get back to it.
All right, so we back. So,
go straight to the state. That's
you're welcome, Ruby.
Yes, go straight to the state.
And listen, I need y'all to do something right now, man. We got 2 people that shared this video, and that's cool. That's fine. Make sure you follow us, though.
Yeah.
Don't just be sucking up all this information and then not following us. That's really disrespectful, man. And I mean, I ain't gonna do no follow for follow.
T. Williams, follow this right here. You want to know more about the business side? Follow National BB LLP. We talk about more of that, share more information about that on this platform. Okay.
Yeah, don't pay for no EIN.
National BB LLP.
So hey, check this out. I'm gonna keep it real
you
honest.
got a class on Saturday?
Yeah, I got a class on Saturday, but I'm gonna keep it real 100. I ain't doing no follow for follow. If you got a private account, if you ain't got no videos, unless you reached out to me about some information, that's the only time. But I'm not gonna follow you if you ain't got no. I don't know who you are. Only reason I'm following this one lady, her name is User, because she's a customer.
He gonna keep on saying that until you fix it.
But so the last thing I want to bring up at the end, something that's gonna be very important. Very important. We love you too. You gotta have fun, man. The last thing that I'm gonna bring up that's very important is that you have to block them. hey, Kill. We're gonna be calling you in a minute too. The last thing that's very important is record keeping.
Oh yes.
If you don't have a record keeping software, that's fine. Somebody told me on one of these calls that they couldn't afford record keeping. Well, you don't need to be in business.
Thank you, Daryl.
Thank you, Daryl. Yeah, you know what, man? Sometimes I just say stuff. I just be saying, thank you, Joe. I just be saying stuff, man. But if you don't have Empress, what's going on? If you don't have a record keeping software, that's fine. If you don't have a record keeping system, that's not fine. Excel is not a software. However, it can be replaced. You can use it in lieu of.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. The time that it takes you to put all the formulas in Excel, if you even gonna do that, the time it takes you to input all that stuff in Excel, and then watch this. I'm about to put something in y'all spirit. Then your computer crash. Do you think the IRS care about that your computer crash?
I don't care about that.
QuickBooks is another option.
Yep.
There's some free software out there.
There's some very out there, y'all.
There's some very affordable software out there.
But just be mindful when it comes to the record keeping. You want a software, something that's gonna have a cloud based is what I'm saying. Cloud based, meaning if your computer crashes, it's still on the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Y'all got y'all stuff
still have access to it.
Y'all got y'all stuff on y'all iCloud. If y'all phone crash, but your records is on Excel. Make that make sense. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. We got all of our photos and all of our videos and all of our stuff on the cloud for our phone. But then when it comes to our business,
oh yeah,
we got an Excel spreadsheet. Really?
Come Come on, y'all.
Really?
Let's do better in 2023. Let's do better. All this stuff that we talked about, adding disclaimers, pricing, shipping, inventory, marketing, record keeping. Let's do better in 2022. Okay? Let's do better.
Unless you
and we want to hear from y'all next year. We want to hear that you guys implemented these different things. Okay?
Unless you're cool with how this year came out, you might be cool with how this year came out. If you're okay with what happened in 2022, then, great. I'm happy for you. If you want to improve in 2023, hey, we just push some information out, guys. Listen, the information we share, which is basically informational, that should let me stop. That should encourage you or prompt you to go out and do a research. Okay, that should. They can back up Excel to the cloud as well. It's just an extra step. Yes, they can. As your business grows, hopefully you're going to graduate from manual things. However, it's a step. Let me see.
So we got about 8 minutes left.
Even if you are a billionaire, there's room for improvement.
Absolutely.
They got something after $1 billion. Let me see. So I have a question. How do you handle imperfections on sublimation items?
Keep on going.
Crafting is an art, not a profession.
Keep on going.
Yeah,
keep trying.
Yeah. So
it's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be perfect.
It's not.
And if you got customers,
be perfect.
Yeah, if you got customers, you know what I'm saying? If you got customers that don't understand that, tell them to go down to the Target or Wally World and pull one of them tumblers or one of them shirts. Yeah, one of them with the stitches
it's
off and all that stuff.
They're
gonna get it, they're gonna shut up, and they're gonna go to the counter and buy it. That's it.
And most of the times, DTF transfer.
DTF transfer.
DTF transfers. Most of the time, we'll look at it and think it's an imperfection, or we know it's an imperfection, but the customer, they don't even know.
They just happy to get something.
They looking like they don't know that's an imperfection. It's just us criticizing ourselves. Most of the time, they don't even know. 95% of the time, they don't even know that little speck or whatever is there.
Depending on the imperfection, I wouldn't put it on a discount price. But yes, you're right.
Depending on what it is.
Depending on what it is. But you're right. Someone will always buy for a discounted price because people like discounts.
Yep.
The thing I wanna leave y'all with is something that I said in the beginning. Setting goals, GOALS, goals. Gotta articulate, enunciate. Versus setting objectives. Goals versus objectives. And the reason why we should not just set goals, but set objectives. So let's look at the definition of goals. A goal is an aim to do something, to get something done. And it's normally going to be something that you can't accomplish. It's going to be something ridiculous. Okay? You can find us, on TikTok. Start there, and our link tree is there. A goal is something that you're not going to accomplish. It's not meant to be accomplished. It's something that's out there. But an objective is something that can be accomplished. It's within reach, and it's within reason. So I need you guys to consider to not only set goals, because, and I'm gonna make an example that I read. I'm gonna repeat an example that I read. Our goal is to create excellent customer service. But there's no way that we can create excellent customer service. But we can improve on our shipping time or our processing time. We can improve on our response time when people reach out to us via messenger or via phone.
There's always room for improvement.
So our goal is to have better customer service. It'll never be excellent. But our goal is to have excellent customer service, but our goal is to get better. Our goal is to have excellent customer service, but our objective is to get better.
Yeah.
So we'll never be perfect. So when we set these goals and we fall short, then we tend to quit. We tend to get upset. We tend to get discouraged. We tend to get depressed. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You have to understand the difference between a goal and an objective.
Yeah.
A goal will make you stay in the bed. An objective will allow you to be successful. And that small little bit of success is something that you can celebrate and move on to the next step. So, anybody else got any questions or comments? Thank you, because sometimes I'll be fighting with myself. Baby, like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Wrong with that.
Yeah, you're right.
See? Don't fight with yourself. And I know it's something, that as a crafter, I know for me myself, we understand that. We see the imperfections and we thinking that the customer's gonna see it. And
y'all making me like that now. I ain't no crap. Y'all making me like that now. I'm paranoid now.
I'm looking at him like, that ain't nobody gonna see all that. Ain't nobody gonna be looking all up under your arm, up under the arm of the shirt.
I fixed it though.
You're like, wait a minute.
But I fixed it.
Hold up.
I fixed it.
Ain't gonna be looking at that.
I fixed it. It made me feel better. They looking
at all that. They might not be. I don't want you as my customer.
You're welcome, Juanita.
Looking all up in the cracks and all that.
Hey, there's a class tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It ain't free, but neither is anything else. Class tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're talking about personal credit, and we're going to be introducing business credit. If you are a member of the Blank Spot, you got an email. And you got 50% off the class. 50%. If you are a member of National BB, you got an email.
Yep.
And the class is free. Nah, I don't know you like that, bro. We're gonna have to kick it for a little while. We got to get off anyway. Our store opens in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta open up.
But we can get up later.
Yeah.
We can get up later, okay? YouTube, Facebook, I hate it when I'm on a call and somebody calls the phone.
Maybe you can inbox
and somebody calls
inbox
the phone.
Eric and Antonio, yeah.
Yeah, inbox me, man.
And then we can do it next
time. Inbox me,
yeah.
message me, and we can connect that way. Matter of fact, you know what? Here I go. I just followed you, all right? And we can talk. So, hey, check this out. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this has been a discussion from the Blank Spot Academy coming out of Columbia, South Carolina.
Our normal Monday and Friday discussion, y'all.
Sometimes an imperfection can be a game changer. Yeah, absolutely.
That's right, Tanita.
We appreciate y'all jumping on, man.
Yep.
We know
we'll
y'all
back on Monday.
Jack said I had a question. I had many obstacles these last 2 years. Now I want to start over again. What I begin? Okay. So the first thing you do, Jackie, she said, I had. Is that Miss Jackie?
I'm trying to see which Miss Jackie.
That's Miss Jackie.
That's Miss Jackie.
Yeah. Okay. So Miss Jackie, the first thing that I would do with all of the obstacles that you've had, the first thing that I would do is I would sit down with a trained, qualified person that you trust to write down some goals and some new objectives. That's where I would start. And then from there, we can sit down and we can go and say, hey, look, this is a roadmap. And you know the drill, Miss Jackie. You know the drill. So you know where we are. You know how to get in touch with us. Whenever you get ready to sit down and have a conversation, we can go through that together. Okay? Yep. We can go through that together. But if that's for anybody, who wants to have a conversation with us, message us. We'll set up an appointment. Okay? We'll set up an appointment. We'll give you our calendar, set up an appointment, and we'll sit down and give you some free time of ours. We'll pay for the time. We'll give you some free time so we can actually come up with a game plan to help you guys out. Okay? National BB LLP, that's National Business Builders. That is our parent company where we talk about business building, business finance, personal finance, things that we really can't talk about on this platform because a lot of business owners don't understand that importance. So we separate the two, Vonda.
And we're trying to grow that TikTok page so that that we can go live on there. So we're trying to grow that page. So y'all help us out in growing that TikTok page, National BB LLP.
So if anybody wants to connect with us, simply message us. I'll send you our calendar. You can make an appointment. It's a free appointment. We'll send you an appointment. What's going on, Ramon? And then we can go from there. So once
Thank you,
again, I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
The Blank Spot Sublimation Blank Supply Store. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina. We are open to the public. We opened up at 10 a little while ago. A minute ago, we opened. And we do have a website, theblankspot.com. Have theblankspot.com. And if you guys are interested, like I said, in connecting with us, feel free to message us and we'll set up something with you at your convenience. We come on here every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time talking about business. And I also come on every morning from around 6:30 or so every morning, Monday through Saturday on my morning walk. So if you're looking for some inspiration. But Ramon said are you going to Vegas next week? No, I ain't going to Vegas.
What's next week, Ramon?
Probably talking about the game, man.
Oh, the game? Oh,
Vegas right here, bro.
No.
Vegas right here in the blank spot. Matter of fact, I might
probably won't go to Vegas next year.
Next year, yeah. We are really grinding in this business, and we had to put some stuff to the side. But I tell you what, when we come back out to California, I know it's a couple of people that I'm gonna reach out to.
Yeah.
So, that's facts.
Oh, the Printers Expo.
Printers Expo.
Oh, that would be nice to go to.
Yeah, nah, man. You know what?
That would be nice to go to. Are you going, Ramon?
Yes, message me on TikTok. Are you going, Ramon? You ain't going. You going?
Let us know if you're going, let us know how it was.
So, you gonna be there?
Oh, great. Let us know how it's gonna be. How everything went.
You going out there for 7 or 11, ain't you? Hey, check it out. We got to roll, man. We got some things to do today. Appreciate y'all for jumping on, all the support, liking and sharing and tagging and all that good stuff. This is like true support right here. Hopefully y'all got some value out of the stuff that we shared today. And hopefully you were able to add some of that stuff to your business plan going forward. So you guys take care. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you like, share, tag, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything is the Blank Spot. And we'll see y'all at the top because there's too many people.
Thank you. Love you too, Miss Jackie. Hope to see you soon.
Peace.